There should be zero doubt in everybody's mind that Tom Brady is by far and away easily the undisputed GOAT in NFL history. You can talk about the potential cheating scandals, you can talk about Bill Belichick and his system, but in actuality, Tom Brady was the damn system. You can talk about anything else, but as far as I'm concerned, that will not change the fact that he is not only the greatest football player of all time, but among the best athletes to ever grace the planet. Don't get me wrong though, it does get a little bit annoying and repetitive to see Tom Brady in the Super Bowl every damn year. I never really liked Tom Brady growing up. He seemed so unlikable growing up, but now that I've gotten older, I realize how I was taking his greatness for granted. I never embraced the greatness because I was too busy hating on him, and that's what a lot of people are doing now. I was waiting on his downfall and things of that nature. Not just him, but the entire Patriots organization. Now looking back on how much greatness I was actually witnessing was absolutely amazing. And now all I can do is just sit back and enjoy the show and enjoy greatness. What made this guy so great in my eyes is that he seemingly almost always found a way to figure it out. You saw it almost every year during the second half of his career. How many times did you see Brady and his team struggle at a certain point in the season and everyone was thinking that the sky was falling and Brady was washed, but he found a way to galvanize the team and led them to at least the conference championship seemingly every single year. Remember 2014 after a 27-point loss early in the season to the Chiefs? Everybody pushed the panic button and thought he was done. Nope, he won the Super Bowl that year. Remember just this season where the Saints whooped Brady and the Bucs 38-3 on Sunday night and everyone thought they were done? Remember when they were 7-5 and everyone was saying that they were done and calling Brady a system quarterback? Well, those people have nothing to say now. The way in which he gets his teams to figure it out mid-season is always something I really marveled at when it came to Brady. And then the big moments whenever he needs to step it up in the playoffs, he might be one of the clutchest dudes ever. In the first two Super Bowls, he let the Pats down the field both times in the late stages of the fourth quarter to put his team in field goal range in order to win the game. Against the Seahawks in 2014, he did the same thing, leading his team down for a score. Same thing happened on numerous occasions versus the Atlanta Falcons. Granted, the Falcons lost that Super Bowl more than the Patriots won it. But again, he came up clutch in 2018 in the AFC Championship game versus the Chiefs, completing 3 3rd-and-10s on a drive they desperately needed to score. And in the Super Bowl that same year versus the Rams, after a long, hard-fought struggle, he makes a huge pass to Gronkowski to set up the game-winning touchdown. This year against the Saints, he came up clutch where his team needed him most. And against the Packers, he came up clutch again. With all that being said, you can split his career into two, and he would have 2 Hall of Fame careers similar to Kobe. I'm talking from 2000 to 2011 and then from 2012 to 2020. If he split his career into 2, he had 16 playoff wins in the first half of his career and 18 playoff wins in the second half of his career. Both would still be at the very top of the list for most playoff wins by a quarterback ever. That's absolutely ridiculous. He had 300 touchdowns in the first half of his career and 281 during the second half of his career, and both of those would rank top 20 all-time in touchdowns thrown by a quarterback ever. This is why he's the undisputed GOAT, no doubt about it. We can hate as much as we want to, we can dislike him as much as we want to, but please do not take this guy for granted. Just enjoy the greatness that comes with him. And he just proved that he can be great wherever he goes, not just with the Patriots. So the system quarterback thing is debunked altogether. But some people will say, oh, he got carried by weapons. He has all these weapons around him. Well, there's many quarterbacks in NFL history that have had plenty of weapons and still came up short. Now, with that being said, is Tom Brady the greatest athlete of all time? And if not, who is? But give me a list of your greatest athletes of all time. That's a good debate to have. But with that being said, this is Jimmy from Just the Facts, and I'm signing out. Peace.